Hi, welcome to this video. So in this video, we will see about Python, like what is Python, what are the features of Python, and how to create variables and constants, keywords, and also we will see about the basic data types in Python. So let's see what is Python. Python is a popular programming language and it was created by Guido van Rossum and it was released in 1991. And about features of Python, Python is a high-level language. That means we can write codes in a simple English language. So it is easily to understandable and it is easy to write the codes. It is easy to maintain the codes and easy to learn. Okay, and Python is an object-oriented programming language. So object-oriented programming is a programming paradigm that uses objects and classes in programming. And Python is open source, so we can write Python codes on any platform, Windows or Mac or Linux, and it is freely available. And last thing that is interesting one, Python is dynamically typed. So dynamically typed language. So dynamically typed language means uh, for other programming language or C or C++, whenever you are creating a variable, we should mention the data type of that variable, whether it is an integer or a float or any other kind of data types. We should initiate that, we should mention that. But in Python, it's not required. Okay, by default or by automatically, Python will take the data type of that variable. That's why it is known as dynamically typed language. Okay. So let's move on to variables, constants, and keywords. So variables, uh, variable is the name given to a memory location in a program. Okay, so we can say that variables are containers for storing data values. It occupies some memory space. And also we have some constraints when you are creating a variables. Um, I will show you what are all the constraints we are having in Python. So that is variable name should not start with digit, okay, or integer like that. So I just write variable name should not start with digits, and the variable name should not contains any special symbols, okay, like at the rate, dollar symbol, except underscore, okay. Yeah. So these are the constraints, and also you should provide the meaningful variable name when you are dealing with the data set. Okay, these are the constraints for when constraints for variable name in Python. When you are creating a variable name, you should keep these things in your mind and create a variable. And about keywords, so keywords are the known as reserved words in Python. We cannot use a keyword as a variable name or function name or any other identifier. Identifier is nothing but by that is temporarily we can provide some names, that is function name or class name. They are known as in that entire program. The program itself we are using that name is, we can say that that is an identifier. Okay, so keywords are used to define the syntax and structure of the Python language. So we should not use keywords as a variable names. So here you can see some keywords in Python, sorry, all the keywords in Python. There are like if else statement, all of you know about that. So if is a keyword, and if you are providing any condition, you should give if keyword or else keyword. And also like when you're defining a function in Python, we should use def keyword. Later we'll look at about that. And in Python, the keywords true, false, and none. Okay, that is except true, false, and none. Other keywords are represented by the lower case. The true, false, and the none first letter, that is first character, should be in uppercase. Okay, in Python. And about constant, the constant is nothing but the unchangeable values are known as a constant. A constant is a type of variable whose value cannot be changed. Okay, for an example, if we can take pi, that is in math, we have pi value, that is a constant 3.14. Like that, if you want to keep any constant value in your program, you can take it. For an example, x is equal to 0. I want to take x is equal to 0 in the entire program. So we can say x is a constant. Okay. Yeah. So let's see, and one more thing, how can we create a variable? I just give a name, that is create a variable. I'm just considering a is equal to 10. Okay, this is how we can create a variable in Python. It's not required to mention the data type. Just you give any value to that object that is known as variable. So here a is a variable. Okay, and also I mentioned we cannot create a variable with the integer. Okay, so for an example, 2 underscore a is equal to something I am assigning that. We will get an error. Okay, invalid decimal letter. Okay, like that we cannot use any symbols when you are creating a variable. Okay, let's see about basic data types. So in Python we have basic data types are numeric data type, it contains integer and float data types, and boolean data type, complex data type, string data types. Okay, apart from that we have some more data structures. Later upcoming videos we will look at about it. So let's see about numeric data type, that is integer data type and float data type. Okay, so let's see how can we create integer or float data type. I'm just considering the same variable a is equal to 10. Okay, I'm defined that already. I defined, so again I'm just checking that a is equal to 10, and let's see, this is an integer variable, we know that. So let's see what is the data type of this particular variable. So we can use type function. This is inbuilt function in Python. So type of a will return the data type of particular variable or particular object. It's showing like that int. Okay, so if I create float data type, so here I just mention this is integer data type. Okay, so float data type means nothing but that is the decimal values will be involved. So I just take b is equal to 12.5. Okay, I just run it by pressing shift plus enter, or you can use run tab. Okay, or control plus enter. So now check the type of that particular object, particular variable b, that is a float. Okay, so Python already we know that it's a dynamically data type. That's a dynamically programming data type language, because it's not necessary to mention the data type whenever you are creating a variable. Okay, and next thing is Boolean data type. So let's see, take C is equal to Boolean means it should contain true or false. So true is a keyword, false is a keyword. It should start with the uppercase. Okay, true, false, and null. So C is equal to true. Now let's see what is the type of that particular object C. It will returns Boolean data type. Okay, and next thing is complex. So let's see about complex data type. Complex data type means real and imaginary parts will be there. So I just check b is equal to 4 plus something 6j. Okay, the j part is known as imaginary part. So I just run this and let's check type of d. That is a complex data. Okay, and next thing is last thing, that is a string data type. So string data type is nothing but that is a text or character data type. So in Python, characters or text are represented as a string data type. So here I just consider e variable that is equal to, and also in Python we should create a string object within the quotes. We should use quotes to create a string object. It might be single quote or double quote. So I just use single quote. I'm just giving hello. Okay. So I have created a string object. Let's see the type of the string object. Okay. So you can use either single quote or double quote. Okay, whenever we're creating a string object, you should enclose that the characters or text by quotes. Okay, so str represents string data type. Yeah, yeah, that's all about basic data types. So today we have seen about Python, the basic things we have seen. So in the next video, we will look at about data structures and operations, conditional statements, and so on. Okay, thank you all.